I was just on my way out for a ride when I remembered that I had a couple people ask me for a follow-up review on this helmet, so I figured I'd give you guys that before I head out. The first thing I gotta mention is that I have dropped this helmet a number of times, so the little things that are broken on it are not due to a manufacturer's error, but me being dumb and not being able to hold on to my helmet as good as I should. With that being said, this is the first place to start, and as you can tell, this tab no longer snaps, so the ventilation system that's underneath this no longer holds itself open. As you can see there, I do have a burn on this part, due to the fact that I was trying to put a camera mount on top of this helmet, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I heated it up in order for me to take it off, and I kind of melted it there. With that being said, I'll move on to the back, and here where you can see these two holes, it did used to have a fin. The very first time I dropped it, that was one of the first things that went flying. I do have the piece somewhere around here, and it's as easy as snapping it back on, but to prevent me from losing it, I just go ahead and leave it off. The next thing I'm going to mention are the cheek pads. Like I said, I've had this helmet for a little over a year now, and the cheek pads have held up to their standard. I have washed them a number of times, and it seems like every time I wash them, they just expand back to its original shape, and the helmet fits as tight as it did when I first pulled it out the box. So that's a definite plus. Moving on to the visor. The visor holds itself open. It hasn't loosened any since I've pulled it out the box. And I do ride with the visor slightly open so that I can get a little more airflow through there. And even at 50-60 miles an hour, that visor stays in that right position. The drop down visor underneath is one of the main concerns for everybody on these helmets, considering that's one of the things that loosens up and the visor just no longer holds its position. And as you can see here, my visor does hold up and it doesn't come down on its own, which is a good thing. If you guys are looking into purchasing this helmet, I definitely recommend it. I purchased this helmet on Amazon for less than $100, and I'll try to put that link in the description. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.